staying actually about, what do you think, like quarter mile away to, what's the place? What is it called? Edelberry?
A lullaby.
Welcome to Cambria. I'm gonna show you lots of things to do in this place. It's a small little village, seaside village between Los Angeles and San Francisco, right and smack in the middle. It's about 40 minutes south of Big Sur. Some of you don't know what Big Sur is. I'll show you. All right, we just pulled up to the little Airbnb that we got for the weekend, and you know, there are some deer out there. Let me show you. This is my lady, Jessica, and there's a deer right there. Yeah, so here they are. They're just now just fighting a little bit. And the ocean is way over there. A little peekaboo right there. I'm gonna give you a little tour later. So we're walking around down to the ocean. So we're staying actually about, what do you think, like quarter mile away? Not even that. So like 2 streets down, there's ocean right there, right? So anywhere we go, we see deer on people's property everywhere. And they're staring at us too, like that. And literally 5 minutes later, here we are. Coastal access. Just simply magical. I don't know, I have no words, to be honest. This is pretty brilliant. Look at that. Gorgeous and savage at the same time. Tuscaloosa Ranch is right there. All right, we just want to give you a little tour of this place. We spent about a day here, and we got a chance to acclimate a little bit, get to know the neighborhood, and spend a little time with this property that we got. What? VRBO?
Yeah, VRBO.
Yeah, so this is Jessica,
Hi.
my lady. So I would like you to just follow her along, and she will introduce you to this little cabin.
So, come with me. A nice little patio area. It's a garden. Just had a fair share of hummingbirds and butterflies and creatures. Alright. Here we go. You guys have met Dodger before. He's our traveling Chupins, we like to call him. He's been finding this place very comfortable as well. So the panorama is very visible throughout pretty much the whole front of the house. Here. It is a really nice little spot. You know, I've been finding myself just, looking at Zillow, looking at all the properties like everybody does nowadays in the area, and just enjoying the view, having some morning coffee or evening drinks. And then we have these twisty-turvy stairs that Dodger has grown accustomed to. Come on, Dodger, let's go. He's gotten better with every day coming up, and then here's just the master loft. Dodger loves it, as you can tell. He's very happy here. Got a nice desk, opening up to from the master bedroom here. Again, this indoor-outdoor that we were talking about.
Cambria has the best spot to have brunch, lunch, or breakfast. Alright, so the blueberry pancakes out of this world completely. This is probably my favorite place to eat on the planet Earth, I would say. There's a tiny little spot called the Greek Side Cafe. The salsa is freshly made right here. Highly recommended. Now let me just get a first bite of the sausage. Let's see if there's a way to remember it. Perfect. Cheers. Definitely have to try it. All right, Dodger, let's go. Milk chocolate marshmallow stick. Good stuff. Alright, the next step is Simeon Bay Trail. Let's rock and roll. Follow me. Oh, that's good. Alright, so this is Hearst Ranch Winery. Gift shop, they sell wine here. You don't need to make an appointment.
I just came in, I was on a mission, and we've achieved that mission. But here we have the Cabernet Sauvignon. So cheers. This is very good. Cheers. It's good. It's been open a little bit, so it's a little bit more relaxed. It's good. This is one of their more popular ones. The one that I really like is the Malbec here. This one I think is very smooth, and it's got a nice flavor profile. Malbec's good. So we got a couple Malbecs, a Cab Sauv, and then I asked them what their most popular wine is, and right now it's the rosé. So we got some rosé. Cheers.
So in this area, you could sit right by the beach, as you can see, and have a little wine tasting. Yeah, right here, right by the beach. Great wines, great views. What else do you need? I just want you to say hi to somebody. There's a small little horsey, little pony. Hello, pony. All right, so we're going down to the beach. That's where the trail begins. It goes for about, I have to double check, but I think it goes for about 3.5 mile loop. You could look it up on All Trails app. So that's where you start. Get through. little picnic area. There's a nice little pier. Alright, we're taking a little detour right off the main path. It's just really kind of a quirky, interesting, whimsical little tree. I've seen kids climb over here. There's little artwork on the stone. If you come around, you could see it says, "In loving memory of Diana Joe." Lovely. I have a feeling somebody passed away, and they spend a lot of time in this place. So it feels very spiritual. This is a place to check out. Come around with me. So it's just I feel like it's something out of the Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, right? And I think it's an old eucalyptus. All right, so you make a little detour and go back on the trail if you'd like to. Back into this magical cypress eucalyptus trail. Totally worth the detour.
Smells so good.
All right, more yet to come. Happy Dodger. So we're passing this little meadow right here on our way out through this cathedral of cypress and eucalyptus, and it smells like honey right here. I don't know what kind of flower this is. Maybe you could tell me. You could write in the comments below. I feel like a Frodo in the first part of the trilogy called The Fellowship. All right, there's just only 3 of us instead of the rest of the hobbits. We have to make a little stop and put little booty shoes on our dog Dodger because he started getting little foxgloves and whatnot and doing his little posies. So if you bring pets on this little trail, make sure you have some kind of a protection for their feet because it's not an easy one for the pets. So. we have arrived at the end of our little trail right here, and it's quite beautiful. There you are. And the reason why we have to go back, actually, we got really hungry. We didn't bring any lunch with us. I would highly recommend bring some kind of sandwiches, power bars, some kind of snacks with you. Will make journey a little bit more fun. Enjoyed it nonetheless. Highly recommend it. Jessica's fries. Oh my god. This is gravy. Damn good. Wow. This is way better. Next time you come to Lynn's restaurant, order Lynn's gravy and sweet potato fries. All that time. So what I got here chicken pot pie. It's their specialty. It comes with mashed potatoes, excellent gravy. I just dipped sweet potato fry in it. So let's see. I haven't had it in a couple of months. We visited Cambria a while back. Get out of town. It's really good. Really good. The vegetables grilled to perfection. Just come here. Eat here. And be happy. I have to say that. Life does not suck right now.
Lynn's has the best pies. So let's start with a little bite of our Tours raspberry rhubarb. Oh my god, it's so good. This is so good, it makes me laugh. It's sweet, a little tart. The crust is crusty, not soggy. Awesome. Alright, so let's go into the cherry pie now. All that good cherry goodness. Here we go. Oh, good. What I love is, you know, that they make their filling here. It's not like canned filling that they put in. It's all homemade. So good. I want more. So come here, you can have some too. Cheers.
Has a sister property, sister restaurant, which is a smaller cafe. They're adjacent to each other practically through the parking lot. So you could come in, if there's a long line or it's too busy, you could come out here and order pies, sandwiches, soups, whatever you like. And they also have a little boutique store that you could buy stuff, like a little souvenirs and stuff like this. So Lalaberry is the staple right here, and chicken pot pie is the best. Pfeiffer State Park. Specifically, we're going to the Overlook Trail. So you want to see that famous waterfall at the bottom of the mountain base. Really excited. Always drove by there, but never been there actually. So looking forward to show it to you as well. But it's closed.
It says parking lot full, so we'll have to park
And walk.
Which I'm fine with.
So we had to park on the side of the road because the actual parking to the Pfeiffer Park was full. So there are some places, it's very minimal, about quarter mile away from actual destination going north. You might be able to park like this on the side of the road. Don't recommend it, but it is what it is, I guess. Alrighty then, so we are on our way to Hearst Castle. Hearst Castle used to belong to Mr. Hearst. He was a media mogul back in the day. And in fact, the movie called Citizen Kane, if you ever heard about it or saw it, was based specifically on that character. At some point, Mr. Hearst had one of the largest media empire pertaining to radio, news stations and such. He also had probably the largest private zoo on the way from Cambria to St. Simeon, which is about 15 to 16 miles to drive all the way to Hearst Castle. You could see actual zebras and possibly a giraffe. We're gonna show you the castle inside out this time. Check it out.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Hearst Castle Road.
So we boarded the bus and we got to sit by the window so we could see the Hearst Castle kind of premises and the property on the way there. So it takes about probably 10 minutes to ride up to actual castle. So we're going to see upstairs tours. Hopefully we'll see that beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous library.
Where all the magic happens.
Better known as Hearst Castle. As we begin the riding portion of your tour, we ask for your cooperation. Please stay seated at all times and keep your head and arms inside the windows.
if you drive up about 10 miles north of Cambria, you're gonna end up on a beach called Elephant Seal Beach. Definitely worth the drive. Check it out. Titillating, isn't it? We are at Mozzi's. There's a little pub right across the street from Linn's restaurant. That's where we're going to have dinner tonight. So we're on the waiting list for about 25 minutes. So we'll have to grab a couple of drinks. Nice and crispy. All right, we are on our way to our hike in Big Sur, which is just about 17 miles away from where we're staying right now. So this place called Rugged Point. So it's a little pit stop, so you could get a little barbecue, gas, buy some trinkets. And they have a nice little venue. They have a nice restaurant that hosts weddings and special events. Highly recommend it. Now check this out. Well, we should have checked on the government website what's going on with this Redwood Gulch. It's a small little hike what we're trying to do, but apparently it's closed due to the fire season. Yeah, apparently we cannot go on this hike, but it was worth the effort. Jessica is very disappointed, but that's the dilemma. This is a dilemma of climate change. So California has been on fire for a while now. We have a major drought. So because of the fire season, most of the parks in Los Padres Forest and Pfeiffer Forest are closed. So kind of sneaking in onto the shore, just a little pit stop. So that's how you get over this little wire fence. I'm not quite sure if it's a park or it's a trail, but it's unmarked. But you could go through, but it's totally worth it. Look over that way. Came down this little cliff right here, and there's that little beach right here, a little hidden beach. What's going on?
What?
What's going on? You coming down?